Okay, welcome back, viewers. So this is a bit of a surprise episode for me, and maybe you guys too. If you watched the last episode, you would have been aware that discovered a major problem with a float from my carburetor, and as a result, I had to order one from Europe, and it's on its way. Good news though, just happened to be looking on a local online classified, and I came across this. So it's a new old stock. Here it is. New old stock float from somebody who was literally 20 minutes drive away. So rather than drive, I actually took the rocket out for a blast. Beautiful weather today. So I gave it a little bit of a detail after the ride back from Queensland. It could use a bit of a polish at the moment, but yeah, it was an awesome day for a quick blast down to pick up this float. So I'm going to continue this job. We're going to get this float put in, carb put back together, and then we're going to have those carbs back on the bike. So let's do this. All right. Okay, so this pin, not sure whether you can see, but the pin has it has a shoulder here which will stop the pin from pulling all the way through, and it's got a small end that goes in first. Okay. Right. I'm just going to need to go and get the old float so I can work out which way's up and which way's down. Okay. So what you can see on the old one is sort of like a machine mark here, where you can see the float needle has been rubbing against. Okay, so it goes this way, like that. Let's get that back together. And a real feeling that there's only one way that this can go back. Yes. Correct, like that. Yeah, I seem to be missing. There's a little bracket that holds this hose to the body, as you can see here. One on that carb, but there's not one on this, and I've just double checked that I've not dropped it somewhere. I can confirm that I haven't dropped it somewhere, so okay. What I'm just checking out here is this transfer tube goes between one carb and the other. It's sort of pulled out of the body of this. What I think I'm going to do is just tap it back in when we've got the carbs on. All right. I think I'm ready to put these back on. I'll take you over there. All right, so I think the right-hand carburetor is probably the best one to put on first, so I'll go around here and do that. Because we've got this transfer tube and the throttle linkage to work that other carb onto. There you go. Make sure it's level. Make sure it's completely level. Yep. Don't break this hose as you feed it through. There you go. And a screwdriver. Very good. Get fuel hose. Okay, fuel hose is on. I'll do the throttle linkage last. So we'll get this one positioned. Might sneak his fuel hose on first, just for shits and giggles. Right, now, transfer tube. Come on, throttle linkage is almost on. There we go. Don't forget your hose clamp before. Hang on, carb come. Hose clamp before you try to put that carby up. Alright, so that's the clamp there. So I'm sort of juggling a few things at once here. I'm juggling the need to thread the throttle linkage on with the need to feed that in. That's a joy. That's a joy to work with. Okay, so everything checks out. We've got our linkage. Sorry, did I say throttle linkage? Choke linkage. That's a choke linkage in between. It's like a game of learn your motorbike all over again. Get this on. I just want to crouch down and make sure we're level, 100% level. That's looking where we want to be. Okay, throttle linkage is screws onto the corner like this. And you can see that that would go like that, and this would go like that. I will just try and get my big clumsy hands out of the way so you can see. All right. That's that side. Right, so the other side is a repeat of what we just did there. Only, oh. Look what I found. We've had a dog come through here, and this will teach me for not putting my things away, and kicked it across the workshop floor. So it's this side, and I will do the right thing. It sits up in here, just up in there. So I'm going to do the right thing and fix that. But I'm not going to do it. No, I'm going to try it one-handed. What the hell? Let's see. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Let's see what we can do. If I can see that. Bugger this. I'm going to do it two-handed. Come back. All right, so what's he bloody doing now, you might ask? Starting to take off this side cover here, because in trying to get that carb float bowl screw on, it dropped right down. I don't know whether you probably can see it there. Right down in the bowels behind this cover. So cover's going to come off. Bit more scope creep. Never mind, we'll get to see which bolts are loose, which ones are tight. Oh, let's try the next one up. Like butter. Okay, let's see. That should just come off. Right, oh. And Go up there. Nice. I'm going to have to do a seal at some point in here. That gear shift. Now, can I see it? Oh, yes. I'm going to show you. It is down by this wire. See that? I don't know. There you are, hiding in there. So it does not want to come out. Oh, there you go. Look, beauty. You're mine. Don't drop it any further. Well, that was worth it. I'm not going to put this back together until I've got that float bulb back together, because I might drop it again in exactly the same spot. All right, I'm just going to park you guys for a little bit while I put that back together. Okay, so that took literally 2 minutes to finish that, and now it's time to put things back whence they came. It's a bit dry last time. Oh, I did actually do that, didn't I? And just grab my tool. Get that foot peg back on. Hey, it feels like progress. Just step out in this. This is not me putting a lot of torque on. This is just me. Just enough so that it doesn't vibrate loose. Good, love it. Where are we up to? Fuel line. Get that fuel line on that side, which is this one. It just needs to go down in there. I'll get my big freaking mitts in the way. See that? Yep, that's all that. That's all good. Routing. Route that. It's a bit tough with stiff bloody pipes, eh? Oh, there you go. Route them up. Sort of going to go this way up to the petcock. Making sure they're both on properly. Okay. Yep, but not routed the right way. Come on this side. So this should route up through the middle more, if my memory serves me correctly. Like that. There we go. And that's sort of onto the tank that way. Okay, what else have we got to do? Got to put a battery back in. I'm going to leave the air boxes off. And that's going to be it, I think. Let's get the battery in, and let's get a tank on. Let's get that routed back through there too, and through the middle. Good. All right, I'll bring you back when I got the battery in. All right, I've decided to be confident, a real confident prick, and put everything back together and take it from there. got these air boxes and all that jazz. Okay, let's quickly get the foot peg back on. Bit of Tonya. 17mm socket. Not sure if you can see me here. I'm probably in the way as usual. These are got rubber bushings in them to isolate some of the vibe. Airbox. I can remember how this can go in, or how this goes in. I feel a bit like let's have a look here. I sort of feel like that wiggled out of here. Get this blinker unit out of the way. Oh, I've broken the wire off it. It sucks. It'll need to be resoldered. Strange. It's just such an odd angle. Come on, keep catching my glove in the mounting. That's sort of how that goes. Not awkward at all, eh? I should know the easy way for this. I need to explore the other one. Yeah, there won't be any learnings from that. One thing is for sure, this bloody clamp doesn't look good. I need to straighten this clamp out. All right. Right. So what have we got here? We've got that clamp needs tightening. There's a bolt here for the battery box. There's a bolt there through the top, and that's a little support for it there. Okay, so I might try this one-handed again. Okay, you might recall from the last video when I was taking the airboxes off that this clamp was loose. I actually might have used the words loosey-goosey, and I've just had to straighten this clamp out. It's sort of crumpled here. Some dog-faced pony soldier is cross-threaded this into that captive nut there. So I'm just going to have to reverse that and progress from there. Okay guys, it is the day after. As you can see, I've managed to get it all back together again. There were no real dramas this time. It all went fairly smoothly. And today we're going to set you up and see if we can get this thing started. If I can get it started, I'll check things over like the ignition timing, show you guys how to run through that, and maybe even see if we can get a ride in. So hopefully that's going to be successful today. As you saw in the previous few scenes, it wasn't altogether plain sailing yesterday, so wish me luck. All right, I'm going to just set you up, probably in prime position here. Oh, where are we going to go? I might shut that roller door down. You aren't going to be able to see too much. Okay. All right, so let's see if this thing, it's a reasonably warm day today. I'll try and get it going with no choke and see what happens. All right. Let's maybe set a little more choke than we had then. Okay. Well, that's a good result. Oh, she sounds good too. A bit of popping and crackling going on here. Nice. Very good. All right, I'm going to set us up and do some ignition timing. Okay. Just go get some gloves. I wasn't expecting us to launch into a tune so quickly. So just take the points cover off. I'm taking this off so I can get to the plate the points sit on and adjust that if I need to. So we can see the points in operation there. this cover is the alternator cover. So that gives us access to the timing marks. Okay, so I'm running with an independent battery here, which I'll set the timing light up on, and clip the timing light onto number 1 cylinder. Okay, I'll bring you in now. So, not sure if you can see. The timing at the moment is way advanced. That might explain some of the popping. So what I've got to do here is those 2 flathead screws. Let's see if I can point them out to you. There's a flathead screw here and a flathead screw under here. They just need to be loosened and that plate needs to be rotated. Now I'm just going to stop the bike to do that. I don't like my chances of not stuffing up that rotating shaft there. Okay, so I'm going to have to regroup. It is running, it's not running particularly well. The issue I've got is I've got this set as far retarded as it possibly will go, and I've still got, you know, probably 38 to 40 degrees idle advance. So I might just need to regroup for a bit. It's still crackling and popping out the exhaust, and the issue I've got is that it falls on its face if you try to give it some throttle. Doesn't like it one little bit. All right, so I might conclude there. I mean, that's a milestone that we've got it running, and what I'll do separately is a tune-up. So I need to consult probably some YouTube clips if I'm honest, but have a look at how to get that timing sorted out. But yeah, I'm stoked that it's running. I've got a little bit of a fuel leak here from the perished fuel hose, but I can resolve that. So guys, thanks for watching, and pick you up on the next one.